It's tabletop time.
I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Gareth.
And I'm Dave. And I didn't say it's tabletop time. I forgot and I froze on the spot.
That's fine.
But it's tabletop time.
That's weird.
You counted us in.
I know,
Yeah.
but then my brain froze. Anyway, it's episode 2 of Mandalorian. And my brain froze like Han in some carbonite.
That's a Star Wars thing.
What a
That
You're
is.
good at that.
What a reference.
But where we left our gallant, excellent, super amazing heroes is that they had just journeyed to an island to deal with a little imperial infestation on the world of Metak. Mando, if you will, is on the other side of the island, and they're moving in to infiltrate this city and free it of the yoke of imperial rule. Although they're kind of like post-imperial war lord people. Anyway, so you've just fought a giant monkey, and P3WX2 sustained a minor injury.
My bad.
So, we shall pick up right there. You stand up from the steaming corpse of the simian and look about you. You know that the sounds of your fight could have possibly alerted perimeter guards of the city, if the Imperial Warlord is stationed any there. What do?
We should probably get out of here.
I agree.
Can you move?
No, thanks to you.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
Well, it's somewhat thanks to me. I helped you, didn't I?
You have been useful.
Excellent. I love being useful. Have I been useful to the rest of you? Says Gronk.
Yeah, useful in giving me a headache.
Oh, wow. I could give you a fix to the headache, too. I'm sure I have some kind of painkillers.
It's fine.
Okay, I won't bother dispensing any kind of assistance.
Just let's go. Just keep up.
Okay, you begin to move on. And I'm going to get the leader. Who's leading? Is it still P3WX2?
I'll continue to say I'm happy
Make
to
a
solve
perception check. Challenge level 4.
Ooh.
it. Wow, that was a bad roll.
You're damaged.
Yeah, you must be damaged because P3W doesn't notice anything as you push beyond the center of the jungle and begin to enter where it is clearing up and reaching the outskirts of town. You're open carrying weapons, yes?
I'm gonna I holster mine away.
I'll holster mine as well.
Cool. As you advance, I roll a destiny roll. It's bad. It's slightly bad. The whip crack of a blaster firing echoes across, and you are launched into the juicy world of combat. This is a rapid combat as you spot the blast emanating from a group of scout troopers on the edge of the forest who are investigating the noise. They are firing with blaster pistols. However, one of them sits back leaning against a scout bike with a blaster rifle over the top of it. So you all there are 4 scouts. There are 4 scouts, but they got the drop on you. So we're doing the fast combat rules, where if you beat their challenge level as scout troopers, which is 3, you kill them, no matter what. You dispatch of them. If you fail, you take an injury level equivalent to the difference to that, but you still beat them and move on.
Yep,
because
right.
they're just mooks.
Cool.
However, because they got the drop on you, all of you have -2 on your roll.
It's just a combat
Oof.
roll.
So it's just a combat roll, including your weapon. So we're going to declare targets because one of you can shoot 3 of them.
How far away are they?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually going to say they're medium range. So they're
yeah.
probably just outside your shotgun range, Arthur. You'd have to spend a turn running closer to them.
Are they clustered? Where are they, like, together in a
They're fanned out. One of them's a bit further back with the rifle, and then there's 3 that are like moving in to investigate. And they've like just ducked into cover and are firing pistols.
Okay, so with my rifle, I would like to try and shoot the gas tank of his,
The bike.
the bike. And then otherwise, I'll just take the 3 closest with the pistols.
You're going to take the 3 closest with the pistols?
1 for each.
Okay. I'm not going to let you shoot 4 times, no matter what.
Okay.
It's just too strong. So you can use one of your actions to shoot the tank, or you can Yeah, you can split them however you want, but you get
Okay,
3
so I
actions.
got 3 actions. Yeah, well, then I'd like to shoot the gas tank with my rifle,
Yep.
and then I'll take the 2 closest ones with the pistols.
Okay, I'm going to give you another -2 on hitting that gas tank. However, if you hit it, boom. So if you hit it, it's good.
Challenge level?
Yeah, so the challenge level will be 3 for all of these rolls. But it's all happening simultaneously. And what do you got? What are you doing? Sorry, Arthur?
So you say I can skip a roll to move forward, or
Yeah,
is
you
it-
can just dash forward. You could dash forward through cover. And you could, if you make a stealth check or a survival check,
Yeah.
your choice, you can avoid getting shot at if you succeed.
I don't have any points in any of those.
Well, you can still attempt them. Otherwise, you can just bull rush, but you might get shot.
Yeah, I'm not going to bull rush.
Okay.
I'm too old for that.
Cool.
All right. So I'm going to try and take cover.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to get you to make, either one of those 2 checks. So either survival or stealth.
Okay.
Challenge level is only going to be 2.
All right. Survival.
Cool, go for it. Should be base 3 plus attribute.
Yeah, I don't have any in that.
Oh no. Okay, no worries. Go for it.
So it's 2. Yeah.
2 you need.
All right. I can do this.
You got it.
I can not do
No.
You got 1. You can use Destiny if you want. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to use Destiny.
You use a Destiny point.
yeah.
It's just used and you auto succeed. Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Rena?
I know the rules.
Erase one if you've got it written down there.
Say what?
I'm just gonna shoot one of them.
Okay, so you're shooting the one that
This one?
P3 isn't shooting, or are you
Yes.
shooting one of the same
I'll,
ones?
I'll shoot one of the ones he doesn't shoot.
All right,
Thank
gang. Remember, you got -2 off your combat roll.
Oh, am I using? Can I use?
Yep. Every second turn. It's cooled down. Okay, gang. Make your rolls. Start with Jen or Runa. Her blaster fires out, and she, with practice skill, just whips out her DL-44 blaster and just drops a scout trooper. The blast punching straight through his scout plate and killing him instantly. P3WX. What's this for?
Gas tank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The rifle fires straight into the scout bike, which detonates in a massive fireball, taking with it the scout with the rifle. He's just completely obliterated. Fire and shards fly down on the scout troopers in front, who you are also shooting at the same time.
3.
3, cool.
Yep.
You drop one with a well placed shot of a blaster, and the other one.
Yep.
Did you have your negatives to those rolls? Your -2.
I thought the negative was only for the sniper.
No, it was -2 for every and -4 for the sniper. It's fine. You drop them. They were just
Wait,
scouts.
why is it -2 for every?
Because they got the drop on you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, so it was a little bit tougher. That's all right. So, you, in a single flurry of blaster shots, mostly for P3W, just clears the scouts and drops them. However, the cataclysmic explosion potentially will draw some attention.
How big are the jungle bushes and plants that are could we try to stealth or are they not? It's pretty noticeable.
Well, you're now entering into the town, so the
It's pretty noticeable.
yeah,
Will we look completely out of place in there?
well, you're a bit dirty, covered in a bit of muck from the jungle, and you've you got weapons,
Yeah.
and this town has been completely subjugated. So you kind of look like the 3 outlaws walking into town.
Okay. Does any of the droids have any places we can store weapons in?
Probably not.
No? Damn.
So if you give a weapon
No.
to me, you're losing it. I will use it.
I want it back, though.
It's not how that works.
So
You're just
what?
holding it for me.
Well, P3W is just walking with guns in hand, just openly striding
We-
forward.
I mean, we could potentially just go straight for an ambush. I can throw in a smoke grenade and fight our way through, but I don't know if that's the most brilliant tactic.
Depends how big the town is and
Can we
where we need to get into.
can we see the town from here?
Can you see the town from there? Yeah, you're entering the outskirts of
Okay,
it.
how big is it?
It's fairly small
Can we scout from anywhere?
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
So
bring in the goods.
you guys are actually coming in behind this tower here. Sorry, stream viewer. Sorry. You're coming in behind that tower.
So are we going through? Can we go through the
Your
trees?
destination, you would assume, is this is like the raised area of the town.
Okay.
Initially, it seemed like you might have had potentially the element of surprise, but you do not.
Yeah.
Lost it now.
my smoke grenades, do I have any idea the radius in which they will detonate?
The smoke grenade, you would guess it would fill a whole city corner. Like, they're fairly effective.
Okay.
And do we have to take down all the troopers, or if we take down the main guy, everything falls?
You'd assume that because it's sort of a warlord, that they would be loyal to their boss and would probably fold if he was taken down.
And we know the Mando potentially is going to come in at some point.
You expect him to be coming from the north.
Yeah, look, that's my plan. Unless someone has a better one.
No.
What about you?
I want
Hugh?
to keep my weapon on me.
I
so-
bring the peace.
Great. All right, we'll get in between the building and that entrance and kind of have a quick look, and then I'll throw it.
Make a perception check.
Grenade.
I would also just like to be perceptive in general, considering I don't do much else.
Cool. 2 successes. Go for it. Pew. You duck your head out quickly. I'm going to... You do your perception. I'll tell you what you see. Sorry, Rob. 4 successes.
real bad today.
And can I get you all to make a stealth check?
I fail.
Not necessarily. You get 3 successes for Rooney. Challenge level 4. You said you fail. You have 6 dice.
I don't know why. I keep forgetting I have reflex and
we all do?
You got 3, didn't you?
All right.
Yep.
So
Gareth?
Base level, because I don't have anything in stealth.
Anything in reflex?
Yes.
So you add your reflexes to that as well.
Oh, so 1.
Base 3 plus
Yep.
reflex.
What?
Base 3 plus reflex.
Yes.
Yep, so 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
1 success.
And what about Gronky?
He fails.
Oh my god, he's just talking the whole way.
Yeah, he's just talking the whole way. He's like, wow, stealth operations are usually more effective if you take a silent approach and don't explode things before you enter. And as soon as you pop your head out, you spot that there is a squadron of stormtroopers in that square, and their
Right.
eyes dart towards you and the sound of noise. You toss your smoke grenade.
What do I need to roll?
Make a aim throw check to land it nicely in the middle. You're looking at challenge level 2. It's not too far away. Aim throw is just called throw now. 3 successes. You perfectly pull the pin, throw the grenade around the corner, and it skitters to a stop exactly
Yes.
where you want it to.
Woo.
Did I see where they were standing?
Knew it was worth taking this
Yes,
point.
they're all in point.
What else did I see?
There is a... Just getting my document. There is a T-21 repeating blaster mounted behind a sort of a makeshift defense wall, which is here. There are about 4 stormtroopers there, and there's a couple milling around the entrance to this house.
And where are we, sorry?
Maps are good. I
Yeah.
wish the
Nice.
stream
I wish the
was
stream was
Yeah,
there.
I wish you
And
guys could see this.
that repeating blaster, is there a critical weakness in that I'd be aware of? So
it's,
I can't.
It's like it's a light machine gun. It's not like that big E-web thing they use in Mandalorian. It's a smaller one, but it's still like a heavy machine gun. All right. The grenade skitters to the center of the room
All right, let's move in
Yeah.
through the smoke.
and does nothing. There is a quick like.
Ugh.
It's a dud. Your first grenade was a dud. Remember when I rolled that
Yeah,
secret
I
roll? I
had
was
a
like,
feeling.
one
I
of
was
these
hoping it
two
was-
is a dud. It was the first one. Okay, so the grenade goes off in a dud and bullets, blaster bolts start firing. So, who are you targeting?
I would like to use my shoulder stock sniper rifle to take a shot at dude on the mounted gun.
Okay, you may do that. And the blasters. There's 2 guys with him.
I'd still want to focus all of my attention. So both 2 blasters and the sniper.
Okay. And there are 2 guys in front of the door to the building as well.
Which building?
Yeah, which
So, wait, so you say you want to focus your attention on... So you're shooting all 3 into the guy. Okay.
into that.
Which building?
Right in front of you,
Owl.
within range of both your guns. There's just 2 stormtroopers.
If I
in
could do
open.
it through the gun,
What do you mean through the gun?
I'd like to disable the gun.
Ah, right, okay. You can do that.
I mean, shotguns have pretty wide spreads, so if they're close enough together, I could take
I'll
a shot.
Destiny roll that. They're just too far apart with a 6 on the Destiny roll. They're sort of standing either side of the door having a conversation.
And they don't get.
They're pulling their guns out and
Oh,
shooting. you.
right. I'm gonna shoot
Who are you shooting?
the guys at the door.
One of the guys
You-
at the
you
door?
take- I'll take
one
the
of
other-
the
I'll take the other one.
Cool. All right. Make your combat rolls. The challenge level for Stormtroopers is 4.
Okay.
So I'm going to get Arthur and Rooney to roll first. So your full weapon roll, including your
I'm shooting
gun.
the Han Solo pistol.
Yep. Rooney's blaster shot flies out, landing and once again instantly dispatching a stormtrooper. This time with a headshot.
Good shot.
His helmet spins around on his head and he drops down dead. All right, Arthur. There is a massive blast from his blast shotgun, which just sends the stormtrooper flying back into the wall, and then he collapses on the ground in a heap. Pew pew. Challenge level is 5.
Good
They are
work.
behind cover.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you've got 3
4.
guns, remember?
But he wants to make it.
You said you were
hit.
focusing all of them into the one guy.
But they're
Pew,
not,
pew,
they're
pew.
not additive, are they?
No, they're individual.
Yeah, so I still need to hit 5.
Correct.
So if I don't get a 5 on my other 2 rolls,
Correct.
no, I'm Destiny.
So you're destinying.
Makes
I was just
sense.
double checking. So you use your second destiny point.
Yeah.
All right. So the guy on the blaster gets shot, and he gets shot by a hail of rounds, and just staggers back like 5 times. The gun gets shredded to pieces, and then like sparks come out of it, and the stormtrooper falls over. 2 stormtroopers, however, were completely undealt with, and they shoot back at you. How am I going to do this? It's interesting because you're meant to be fighting. I think I will give them 3 dice each. And I will randomly roll who they're shooting. First one is going to shoot Pew, which makes sense. Second one will shoot Rooney. So the first one, Runa, sorry. The map's on
It's
the
a
screen.
nickname.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
keep calling her Rooney. There we go. That's nice. Pew! It gets 2 successes. So that's a level 2 injury unless you have ways of reducing it to Runa. You get a blaster bolt, smacks you in the shoulder,
Ow.
searing you. And the second one at Pew, 3 successes. Smack. Rob looks very upset. I'm going to allow you to spend Destiny to force me to re-roll these actions too, if you'd like
Yep.
to. So you'd like me to do that
Sure.
for yours?
Yep.
You have to take the second result.
That's, well, yeah, either way.
Yeah, fuck it. I
Those
can't-
were bad results, yeah?
It can't be worse.
Yeah, that's what I've kind of gone with.
Jen,
Yeah.
it's a level 1, not
Great.
level 2.
Great.
Runa, sorry, Pew, it's another 3.
I can't reduce that at all, can I?
Nope, because you don't have strength.
I'm
Pew
gonna-
takes another shot. A solid blaster bolt from a stormtrooper smacks through you, and they're still fighting. Next round. So,
But that means I take a level 3 injury.
yes,
So I'm at a level 4.
total.
Fuck me.
You're 1 injury off collapsing.
So is that,
Well, making endurance checks to see if you collapse.
so is that -1 for all my rolls now?
Correct.
Yeah, cool. All right.
So, next round. You can concentrate your fire on them, though. They are both behind cover, so the challenge level is 5. Stormtroopers are scary.
Yeah, just try
Not
and
usually.
try and shoot him.
Try and shoot them?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So there's
targeting
two-
different
there's two?
ones.
Yeah,
You have
we'll-
to
we'll take
call them
different
what?
ones.
A and B.
A and B.
they're
A?
Are they behind?
take A.
Are they behind cover there?
Yep.
So it's a level, so 5.
Oh, so that's what that means. So we can still get them.
Yeah,
It's just
they're
gonna
just
be
harder.
very
It's just
hard roll.
harder.
Although that's the map, and you know where they are. They're there, and you're here.
Okay. All right.
So
The other option is we could back out and run around. Maybe.
Rob is so sad.
It's alright.
Yeah. How many dice would you be rolling?
My brain. 7, because I'm -1.
Oof.
So
I've got 9.
we could. I do have a destiny point left.
How close together are they?
Very close together.
Could I potentially try and take a shot?
Destiny roll. No. Once again.
Ah,
that was a
Screw
5
it.
on the
Screw
destiny.
it,
Once
let's just
again.
do it. I take A.
You take A?
B.
I'll take B.
What are you doing? Pew?
2 in one in the other.
Okay. Roll, guys. And yeah, it's Jen. You can't use your DL44 this time.
All right, we can do this.
That's 4 successes. All right, let's get Arthur's. This is into the other guy. 5 successes. Beautiful. And 1 cocked, but it doesn't matter. Arthur's shotgun blasts B down onto the ground. So you said 1 in one, 2 into the other.
Let's put 2 into the one left standing.
Okay, I'll let you do that. I'll be nice. Okay, so fire twice into the one left standing.
I have a 22% chance. Technically, 2 11% chances. of
Okay,
this
maths.
working.
Well, that's a 3.
And I
And
think
a 2. Okay, so what we're going to do, because multi-people fighting and the way this works with failing forward, is we're taking the best result. So the best result was Runa, who got 4 successes, which means she kills the stormtrooper, but takes another level 1 injury.
And she's the only one that takes an injury?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Well, you would have ignored it anyway.
That's true.
So that means I'm on level 2, yeah?
2 cumulative, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting rough. But the clearing is free. You're free to descend.
Dear.
Gronkus, can I have your armor?
Well, my armor is used to keep me alive. It's very important to keep me functioning. Perhaps if you were more persuasive of a
You've
fellow,
done
you'd be able to tell me.
absolutely nothing this
I have
entire
absolutely. This is.
time.
How dare you, ma'am? How dare you? I have been very helpful. I even told you about the particular type of lamellar plating that they use on these masonry bricks here. I don't know why they plate it, but they do.
All you've done is help another
Is there
droid.
anything you can do about my injuries?
Well, I would suggest I could help you by not getting shot as much. Here,
Great.
let me attempt that in our next encounter if you'd
Good
like.
advice.
You should offer that advice to our friend Arthur.
Well, I haven't been shot.
I tell him to lead the way.
Oh, I'm absolutely willing to lead the way. Which way are we leading?
I point up to the.
The stairs.
Yep.
This way.
That seemed a bit obvious
Alright.
there.
We've already been spotting if he gets shot first.
I'm going to sit at the
True.
back of the pack.
Okay. So he starts heading there, and as he walks
You're a
forward,
droid.
Fuck you. I'm about to die.
Why do you care? You don't believe in existence and stuff.
as he walks up towards the steps,
Harsh.
Yep.
he says,
I hate droids.
if you take a right-hand turn right before, and we don't climb up the stairs to the citadel, we can simply climb a gentle slope and ambush them from behind.
What was that?
I know these streets well. So all you need to do is you take a right turn there, and there's a wonderful fishing spot further down. And if you just go down there with a nice lure, you can catch whatever you like.
Just keep going.
Get into that building, and is there a window that faces outside?
That is ground floor.
It is. Oh, and that's second
There, this is like higher area.
floor. And there's no second floor.
No.
Should we push through?
Yep.
We'll push
So you're
up
pushing
there.
through. You're not listening to
No.
Gronk's advice.
No, pushing through.
Okay.
As soon as we hit those staircases, though, I would like to. So as soon as he gets up the staircases, I want to stay down the bottom and have a look and see who's up there and how many of them, and then throw the last smoke grenade.
All
You know
right.
what? Fuck it. I will take his advice.
Okay. You turn right.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
So you're
guys
splitting
don't.
up. Yeah, I'm not going with the droid.
All right. So the droid peels off to the right. The three of you head up. Make a perception check, Runa, because you are. Well, that's what you asked to do.
And then
and then you're going to throw smoke, right?
This is only related in combat, right? The injuries, they're not related to other checks.
Skill checks.
So yes.
Yeah, injuries are taken to all skill checks.
Okay. I thought it was just combat.
Nope.
Physical-based dice checks.
Oh, physical based. Okay, so perception wouldn't be affected. I don't know about that. That's fine. I feel like if you got injured, it would affect your mental faculties just as well as your physical. 4 successes is plenty. As you head up,
That was almost a 20! Oh, you.
What just happened?
there is a hail of blaster bolts as Gronk heads up to the top, and you spot firing from, you would estimate 8 positions up on the higher level. Gronk's torso spins around with shots, and then he backs down the stairs and falls collapsed with smoke coming out of him on the ground. And he's like, I believe there are several enemies up there. They're very, very dangerous.
You've been a big help. Thanks, bud.
I'm glad I've been of assistance. Thank you.
I'll double tap him.
Guess that armor came in handy.
Do you actually shoot him in the head?
I gotta make sure he's out of his misery, yeah. I'm gonna blow his head off.
Oh my god. I'll make a destiny roll for Gronk. A 3. You blow Gronk's head off, and he's like, he looks at you and he's like, why are you aiming that at me? I am.
You talk too much.
And there's a steaming pile of robot. And from above you hear, the intruders, they're coming from down there.
Was that really necessary?
You could have stopped him.
Yes. You still talk. He was still talking.
Holding my arm and just like...
He would not shut up.
Let's get the credits and let's go. Let's get this over and done with.
Let's go.
I'll throw the smoke grenade.
All right, you throw the smoke grenade.
So, throw?
Make a throw check. Challenge level 3.
-2 for injury, because I'm throwing something.
Yeah.
2.
It clatters slightly off to the left, but it will be obscuring a large percentage of what you want to do. Meanwhile, you find a gentle slope, and you must make an athletics check to scale it.
What's the challenge level?
1.
You are very
I
hurt.
can't meet it. Physical-based dice checks. I got nothing.
I reckon we should add a rule that you always get at least 1 dice. Just for fun.
Hey!
Yay, you succeed.
Critical
You
success.
made it up the slope.
Through sheer luck, you clamber your way up the slope. You hear the sounds of a droid dying in the distance. And you also hear blaster fire starting on the north side of town. All right, so what are you going to do? There's smoke in the clearing.
Can we make our way through the smoke to the front door? Is that possible?
You could attempt to push up through. You have to make
No.
a stealth check, but you have a significant advantage going through smoke.
What do
Can you bring
think?
up the map again? Because, sorry.
Is it quite a distance?
The map that no one but you can see.
And we're getting into that main building there,
That one, yeah.
Okay. Sure. You know what?
I feel that we can make it through.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Yep.
You make the stealth check.
Even though I've got nothing in stealth.
Yep.
All right, so you have advantage on this roll,
Yep.
and you are fighting the perception of stormtroopers, which is hindered by the smoke. So you have to beat nothing.
Critical fail. Triple snake eyes.
So you make it through this, unless you
Okay.
unless you guys critical fail. So I'm going to get you to roll stealth.
Stealth physical.
Yes.
Damn.
1 success. That's good.
Oh,
All right, so you both make it through.
Thank
Meanwhile,
goodness.
Pew gets to the edge of this area, and you can sort of see in from the angle. There's smoke covering most of the plaza, and there's a couple of stormtroopers.
How many?
You can see 3.
They come in threes, don't
Do I
they?
get a flanking bonus?
It was 8 up there. Yeah, you'll be flanking them.
Do I get any other bonuses?
No. But they're behind cover, but from your angle, they're not behind cover.
So
If
my
that makes
challenge
sense.
level would
4 for a regular stormtrooper.
be... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, so you're going to put 1 into each? All right. This could backfire very badly.
Oh, yeah.
Challenge level 4?
Yep.
Good. Come
First
on,
shot. 3 successes.
Well, that's me dead.
Second shot. 1, 2, 3 successes. Was that 3 or 4?
Great. Double dead.
All the way.
Triple. Four.
4 successes.
Took out 1 and then.
All right, so P3W comes out from his ambush position with peace on the mind, and your blasters start blaring. You take down one stormtrooper, bang, bang, bang. The second one clips you, but as a droid, you ignore the level 1 injury, and you pull your blaster up and shoot that guy and drop that stormtrooper. The third stormtrooper levels his blaster and empties a burst into your chest. Your system sees, but as you drop to your knees, your extra arm and sniper rifle pull forward, and you just empty into this stormtrooper.
Peace has been achieved.
And then you make an endurance check.
Challenge level.
Challenge level.
Get one, remember?
Oh, these dice, these endurance checks, you get your full stat for. So you would have just 3. We haven't actually set what they're going to be, but it should probably be related to something. I don't know. Just going to say you got 3 dice. Let's make it equal odds, but you have to keep taking them. So 2, you need 2 successes.
I'm dead.
1 success. You're not dead. Pew shuts down 2 damage to continue and falls into the unconscious state.
Sure.
As I said, peace has been achieved.
Does my
Don't worry, you'll get fixed at some point, maybe.
That's fine.
I was gonna
Too
say-
bad they killed your backup character.
Yeah. Too bad I got shot in the back, which led to an injury level.
Yeah, too bad.
Pew falls down inactive. He was like a tryhard IG droid who didn't have all the armor and stuff. Like he wanted to be that, but he's like a rusty droid on a planet. All right, you guys burst into the central building. There are a bunch. There's probably 3 or 4 Imperial officers looking at radios and paperwork. There's a few people that seem to be taken hostage in this room.
Ooh.
What are you guys doing? You can hear blaster fire out. Everything's going chaotic.
In the room or outside?
Outside.
I'm just going to aim at them and say, drop your weapons.
Are these hostages being held at gunpoint, as in like close?
They're like in the corner of the room, but they're
So
not
it's
being
safe
held
for
at
me to take a
gunpoint.
shot.
Yep. The Imperial officers have blaster pistols at their waist, but they don't have weapons drawn.
Oh, how many of them is this?
3. There's 3 of everything. Rule
Yeah,
of 3.
we shoot them.
Yeah.
All right, so you walk in and immediately dispatch 2. You don't even need to roll. You just and 2 Imperial officers drop. And the third one spins around and throws his hands up as he sees the 2 of you. What do you do?
Won't shoot him.
No, we won't shoot him.
But I say, throw your weapon.
He gently reaches down. Destiny roll. A 4. Being an Imperial officer, he's stupid, so he reaches down to his weapon to throw it, and then he attempts to pull it on you.
Shoot him.
Gonna blow his hand off.
All right, well, this time we'll roll. So his challenge level is 2 as an unarmed, as a basic Imperial clerk. So yeah,
So I'm gonna go for the hand.
you're gonna go for the
Because we
hand.
still want him to be alive. Because the main guy is not there, is he?
No.
We gotta find out. Where
Yeah,
he
I'll
is.
shoot him in the leg.
Okay, so if each of you roll,
I'm
it's-
shooting with
because you're acting simultaneously. So
Oh god.
I want each
I
of
hope
you
we
to roll.
both hit.
Yeah.
Loss of blood.
a Han Solo pistol.
Yep. Geez, going for the heavy blaster.
1, 2,
Okay,
yeah.
so his foot explodes in a gout of hot blaster fire. As a bolt of plasma hits his foot, and you shoot his hand.
Am I at my full combat?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try and blow that hand off.
Are they opposite hand and foot?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
1.
3 successes, and you can choose with 3 successes because that's not overkill. You can hit the blaster or his hand.
My guy's not been known for being very tactful. He's just gonna
take the
he's gonna
hand
take
off. It is a shotgun.
RoboCop style.
So his hand just explodes
blow
up.
the hand
He
off.
cartwheels in the air from the dual forces and smacks onto the ground, moaning. And he's going
Amazing.
to see if he stays
Amazing.
conscious. And he passes out.
Great.
Some civilians look up. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, rescue! We've been rescued.
I'm gonna close and like kind of barricade the door while the stuff outside, so the sausages are safe.
Okay.
Good idea.
A radio starts to blare, and you can start to hear Imperial transmissions. There's some kind of Mandalorian here. I think Nothing's getting through his Beskar. And there's a few scarpled comms reports from stormtroopers. And then you hear, Major! Major! We need assistance! The comms crackle back. I'm on my way. And in the distance, you can start to hear metallic footfalls coming towards the edge of town. Some pesky flies have gotten caught in our web. I can't wait to deal with him. You stay put, soldiers. The round at the bar's on me if you survive long enough for me to see your faces. And then the comms cut out. You guys are in the HQ? What you doing?
So, where was he?
Where was who? The guy
Yeah.
that you shot?
No.
That was a girl.
That was a girl.
That was Major, his lieutenant. Oh, she's a major, but he's second in command.
Oh.
That's coming.
Is there any way I can patch myself up, or do I have to go see? Like, do I have to get medical attention?
You require healing.
Yeah.
So in Star Wars, there are Bactar tanks and healing gels and stuff, but you don't have any of it on hand.
Okay.
Can my baton be used to shock someone awake?
You could try it.
I'm going to try and shock this guy awake, bring him back to life so we can question him.
Destiny roll. A 3.
Is that bad?
He convulses on the ground for a while, but doesn't wake up.
I say...
I'm going to try again. It's not
You're
working.
going to cook him if you keep doing that. I turn to Arthur and say, I'm not in fitting form and I don't know where Pew Pew has gone. I think we just stay put.
Should we wait for that lady to come to us then?
I guess, unless you want to be a hero.
I reckon we wait for her to come to us.
All right.
Yeah.
You stay put.
Yep.
And outside, you hear the sounds of combat get quieter, then louder again. Footfalls arrive, and the heavy sounds of and explosions of what appears to be an Imperial assault walker arriving on the border of town, blowing shit up.
Right.
Starts to go explosions. And yeah, the chaos continues, and you just staying tight, sitting tight. The hostages are shaking and cowering
Is
in fear.
there a way out
Yeah,
the
is there a
back?
back door?
It doesn't
get the-
appear to be.
A window? Can we make a door?
The windows are boarded up. You can leave through the front door again.
Is it a wooden? Or is it wooden or is
It's
it stone?
like steel and Star Wars.
So I can't
everything's-
blow a hole in it. Great.
You can just open it. Although you.
No, I'm talking about the back area, the actual building.
Oh
What's it made
yeah.
of?
It's like steel.
Okay.
And stone. Damn. Yeah. So I'm gonna get you both to make perception checks.
Yeah.
Challenge level 3.
I feel like you're coming
You
back.
couldn't
right?
resist shooting them, could you?
I feel like you're coming back.
I think it's in line with what my character would have done. So I'm
Three
comfortable.
successes?
I'm happy.
3 successes?
Yep.
Cool. All right, you both get 3 successes. In your time looking around this place, looking for a way out, you spot there's a couple of Imperial munitions crates, and your comms blare up, and a stoic voice that sounds a bit strained says, "So, did you guys make it, or are you dead?"
So where's that coming from?
Your comm piece, your communications.
Who's asking that?
Sounds like it's Mando.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I should have been more
We're-
did you guys make it?
No, a couple of us made it. One, couple droids down, but we're in need of immediate help.
Yep, I'm in need of immediate help too. There's a scout walker here. You got anything? I'm pinned down. And that's about the time you're looking at the Imperial munitions crates, and you see the Star Wars equivalent of a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Sick.
I'm gonna make a bolt for that.
Okay, it's just in a crate in front of you.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yep.
you're injured, I guess. So
Yep.
I'll take it.
All
Take the rocket
yours.
launcher.
Okay.
No worries. Okay,
All right.
you now have a rocket launcher.
All right. I'm gonna aim for the walker.
I'm going to have to go
You gonna
out
head
first,
outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I was inside. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're still
You're
inside.
I'll cover you,
Okay.
but
I need to get closer though to get a better shot.
Yep, and we'll open the door.
Cool. You open the door,
Yeah,
unbolt it, burst out.
I just wonder if a rocket launcher's good enough to take its head out with a leg.
Well, I guess you're fine. You burst out into a new scene of chaos. There's massive chunks of masonry blasted out. There's a couple of dead stormtroopers around. There's dead civilians around. And you see a flash of silver as Mando dives behind cover as another from this Imperial Scout Walker, an ATST, that has a couple of stormtroopers near it. But in the immediate vicinity, a stormtrooper spins and pulls and turns to fire. Runa.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Cool. Challenge level 4.
Can I shoot him with Han Solo pistol?
Yeah, it's had time to cool. But you are still injured.
Yep.
So you're basically blazing a path for Arthur to get into position.
Oh, what was it? Oh, no. No, that's horrible.
Uh-oh.
That was a critical fail.
It was.
Oh, no.
She runs out, to blaze a path for you, pulls out her DL-44 and fires a shot directly at the stormtrooper just as he pulls up and blasts her straight to the ground with his rifle. Both drop into a crumpled heap, unmoving.
Okay.
You can.
Have I made much distance?
So, Runa has taken a fatal injury. She hasn't been killed outright. She's taken a level 4 injury, which is a fatal, unless you have strength. Do you have a point of strength?
I have a point of
You
strength.
can reduce that by 1, because you haven't done that so far.
Right.
Cool, so you reduce it to level 3.
Sure.
So you are not dropped outright.
Awesome.
Okay, so she still gets dropped to the ground from the force of the bolt.
Yep.
What's your cumulative injury total? 5 now?
That was 2, and then...
Plus 3.
Yeah, correct.
So 5. You need to make an endurance check, so you get 3 dice. The stormtrooper is dead.
And if I've got...
You've used your strength. If you've got endurance, you get the extra dice. Sorry, it's your endurance check, but you need to get 2 successes.
But endurance counts.
Yep, endurance counts.
Okay.
And you have strength, so you should have 5.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And you only need to get 2.
Nope.
Do you have destiny?
Yep.
Are you going to spend it here?
Yep.
All right, so she drops, passes out for a moment, and then... and Runa, stumbles up. Arthur.
I'm gonna stay here. You go.
Yeah. Did she get to cover, or is she...
She's
On the ground. I
on the
guess.
ground. She can crawl back inside or up behind cover.
Okay. Well, how much ground have I made towards the walk?
You're halfway across the plaza. Rocket launcher over one shoulder, shotgun in the other hand.
All right. Well, I'm going to holster the shotgun and two-hand the rocket launcher towards the big guy.
So I'm going to get you to make a survival check, challenge level 2. Mm-hmm. This is for your general understanding of sort of what you need to do to get out of this unscathed.
So when it comes down to survival...
Mm-hmm. So
You have a dice roll of 3.
3 dice. You need to get 2 successes.
Okay.
You get 2 successes. So you can see that there is a piece of cover on the other side of the courtyard that you can run to. And if you get to that position, you'll be able to fire into the flank of the ATST. Okay. You're halfway across to there.
Yep.
There is a stormtrooper in that direct path. There is not a stormtrooper in... So you can sort of go one way and get a less advantageous shot on the ATST, but you don't have to fight a stormtrooper. Or you can go to the position of cover and flank it, but you have to get through a stormtrooper to get there.
I feel like I could take down a stormtrooper.
Go for it. So you're charging towards. Stormtrooper turns around to the movement, pulls up his rifle. Make your attack. Challenge level 4. The full shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang! Your blaster shotgun goes off and just pulls the guy to in the shoulder, destroys his shoulder, and he falls down, collapsed in a heap, blaster firing straight up into the air as he collapses. And you bolt across and skid into the cover.
Okay.
The ATST is bearing down on the Mando's position. He seems like he's out of options and completely pinned.
I'm going to take the shot.
Take the shot. All right. You have no skill with heavy ballistics. But you get 4 dice for using a heavy ballistic weapon.
Okay.
Plus your regular combat, so all your attributes, base 3. So you have 9 dice with this.
9 dice.
Your flanking, you get a bonus 2 dice.
Oh, so I have to. Oh, that's good.
And you're shooting an ATST.
Alright, so that's what, 11?
And you need to get, this is going to be a challenge level to do what you need to do. A 5 is your benchmark.
Okay.
A little bit less will still damage it. More will do more damage, but 5 is going to get what you really need.
Okay. Okay, so we got a pretty
can
good
do
chance.
this.
We got a pretty good chance.
You can do this.
Shouldn't have said that.
I love that Arthur seems like the only competent mercenary. The other 2 won't really miss. Whoa! 7!
Ooh, heavy damage.
The missile arcs out from your rocket launcher, flying across the courtyard, and smashes straight into the weapon mount on the side of the ATST. It detonates in a massive fireball, blowing up all the rocket munitions on that side.
Nice.
It lists to the side, drops to one knee, and then still seems to be just struggling to function. Mando leaps into action, shooting out a grappling hook onto the front of the ATST and just jetting straight up onto it. On the top of it, he prizes open the hatch, pulls out his blaster pistol, and just empties into the top canopy of the ATST, and then it collapses in a heap. He jumps off. A stormtrooper rises, and he just offhandedly drops him to the ground. Without even looking.
Nice.
And then he strides over to you.
Good work.
You too. Where are the others?
No droids, and we've got one maimed on the ground. Do you have any sort of healing?
Back on the ship.
abilities? Damn.
But
What about you?
I guess it'd be double pay for you if she doesn't make it back.
Can your little guy help out? I hear they've got powers. Is he there?
You know about him?
Not about him in particular, but I know about his species.
That's lucky. No one else does.
Do I?
Yeah,
Okay.
no one else does.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to say canonically, you're lying.
Okay.
So you think you do, but you don't, because that would mess with the Mandalorian. So it's just like you think you know about it, but it's not factual.
Oh, right, okay.
But he's like, I want to talk to you after this job.
Great. What about
Behind,
now?
a woman crawls out of the ATST, clutching a belly wound, and she staggers to a knee. She's not holding a weapon, and she looks at you both. You assume that with the tenacity that this is Major Justine Thromace, and she says, these flies were more like wasps with sting in their tail. She's standing before you, holding a wound. Mando turns around, but doesn't say anything.
Is this the ultimate person we're looking for?
This
or
is this like second in command.
Okay, well, we're going to try and take her hostage then to get information from her. So, I guess, can I aim my weapon at her?
Yep.
And intimidate her?
You absolutely can.
Okay, well, he aims his shotgun at her. To
Cool.
intimidate her
She
into...
doesn't flinch.
Cold-hearted. I like her.
So what is it then? Kill me already. But I will not die on my knees.
I cock the gun just to intimidate her a little bit more.
Brig is going to have fun killing you.
I still feel like we need to find out where this person, with this guy. I feel like killing her is just not going to yield any results. Can I hit her with the butt of my gun?
Mando looks at you and says, and he nudges you slightly, and then he nudges you and gestures to your shock baton
Okay.
that you have. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to incapacitate her.
You walk up and just
Incapacitate her.
with the shock baton,
Okay.
and she convulses and drops to the ground unconscious.
Right.
Smoke
Got a hostage.
billows over the scene, and several miles away, a severe-looking man with a cropped military haircut leans back, watching the displays, rapping his knuckles on the console. And he says, I'm going to have fun taking them apart. Looks like I've got myself a brand new enemy. 2 TIE fighters screech over the makeshift base of the Star Destroyer. And who knows what trouble awaits Arthur and Mando in the next installment of the Tabletop Time Mandalorian.
There's another one.
Ooh, that all just ended so
that was a good
perfectly.
place,
That
yeah.
was, wonderful.
So there you go. That's where we ended the episode.
That was fun.
And you know the worst
Yeah.
part is that there won't be another episode for a while. So that's almost like our other ones where we've concluded that mission. You know what? Narratively, I'm going to say, Runa, make a destiny roll.
Oh no. That's a 6.
That's not good. This is going to be important if we come back to it. And P3W, make a destiny roll. You want to be dead.
Oh, you sucky.
No. I'm happy with it.
Okay.
It's a fitting end.
P3W is potentially would have been repairable, but he's just left as scrap on the... he's a droid. No one thinks to go back for him. They're just like, okay. And they fly. They take Runa, but, you know, you're just scrap.
My last thought as a robot was that peace had been achieved.
All right. Well, there you
That's
go.
kind of
Hey,
beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
look at that. And you know what else we should look at? These patrons. Thanks, guys, for all your lovely support. I especially want to thank...
Happy birthday, Big Gorham Hero.
It says Haddie birthday, doesn't it?
It does.
Hey,
but
James.
It says Haddie Quirth Pay.
The Dark Fox.
Oh, no, it's upside... I don't
Professor
know.
X
Karen Wen.
Rogue Soprano.
Rain Aya?
and Tickle Duck.
I want to say tickle duck 'cause I like that word. Tickle duck.
Hey, you
Thanks,
know,
Sarah.
you guys are the best, and thanks to you. Look, we're resuming normal operations. Isn't it wonderful? One shots, soon campaign. It's all going to be back. New studio, upgraded setup, cool times, cool Triumph music that never felt appropriate because you guys kind of got your asses handed to you a little bit.
You know what?
But this is our Mando
this
outro.
is perfect for Pew.
Yeah.
This feels good.
I have respect for him.
I feel good resting on
I
this.
feel kind of bad, but you know.
I had a lot of fun doing Mando.
Yeah,
that was
great.
Yeah, I had
sick.
fun with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back. Let's do another Star Wars thing. It doesn't have.
Yeah.
I actually, in designing this, my key thing was you were never going to beat Brig.
Right.
If it was longer, if we'd filmed during the day and had a third episode, the idea was that you'd beat him, but then he'd do a "I'll get you next time" and escape.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to establish a TTT canon, like big villain for all of our Star Wars things.
I do
So,
like
so
yeah.
he's our villain.
Cool.
Okay.
Which excites me. So hopefully we get to visit him again. If you liked it, make sure you show us that you liked it with those likes and comments and all that stuff.
Subscribes.
The algorithm goes up and the numbers go brrr, and then we go, oh, that one did well. We should revisit that.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah. So thank you all for
Tell
watching.
us you want more.
That's it.
Peace out and have a happy Star War. That's what they say, right? That's the TV.
I think that's how they say
have a
it.
happy Star War.